Welcome to Affiliate Thing. I'm Shawn from Floyd Summit.
And I'm Lisa Picarelli. Melting in the sun, in the San Francisco sun.
Yeah, we're here right in front of Moscone West, in front of AdTech here, and I don't know if you can even hear us since it's so loud, the traffic and guys planting flowers and stuff.
Yeah, today is the first day of the show, and it goes on for today, tomorrow, and it is a packed house in there.
Yeah, they're going to have over 12,000 people. That's what at least Drew Ianni at the opening remarks said. So got a big crowd in there, and hopefully that transcends to the big Affiliate Walking Networking Party tonight at the Affiliate Summit Beer Garden.
I have been in the beer garden. It was quite a sight.
Yeah, it's a pretty big sprawling place. They're saying it's open to everybody, and it's not that big, so it should be interesting.
I just want to know if somebody's going to try and make off with that giant 10-foot stein, which we're wondering if it cracks open and dry ice starts having things come out of it.
I really like that pretty sign they had, so I might try to make off with that, but I don't know if it would fit in a plane.
You're going to have to get on a ladder for that. You're not getting through security with it.
Just be a cherry picker.
So you went to the keynote, though. How was that with Jimmy Wales from Wikipedia? Low flying bird.
Almost got dive by a bird. Yeah, Jimmy Wales from Wikipedia, and it was pretty interesting. It was somewhat of a pedestrian thing. We were just talking about all the top sites that are out there, just to point out that Wikipedia is one of them. We got a little preschool on it by now. One thing that sort of stuck out to me was he was pointing out how Wikipedia, only 20% of the pages are in English. He was saying all different languages, and he also was pointing out how great they're ranking in Alexa. A lot of people in the audience were sort of like, what's he using Alexa for?
Well, what I thought was interesting is I didn't make it to the keynote, but a couple of people that I follow on Twitter were all talking about advertising going down this rat hole. It seemed everybody seemed to. I had like 4 people that all gravitated towards this one phrase. So what was he saying there?
I heard him say that, but I was busy tweeting, so I didn't really pay attention.
See what you miss when you're not in the moment, you're tweeting instead?
You just don't be live tweeting, you can't be engaged in the actual talk. But one thing I was sort of glad to see, he was talking about how with the whole Skittles experiment they had on Twitter, and he was sort of panning that, saying how if you have some kind of commodity like that people aren't actually talking about already, you can't force them to talk about it. The only story there was the fact that Twitter did this little promotion where Twitter did this little promotion where they had their homepage for Twitter, or Skittles had their homepage on Twitter for the day, and that's really the extent of it. Come on.
We're not in a soundproof room. We're in front of the museum, which is a kids' carousel. Come on.
The kids are on the East Coast.
So go on about the Skittles thing.
But, so anyway, he was sort of criticizing. I remember a lot of people were saying how amazing it was that Skittles was using Twitter for the homepage for a day, and I always thought it was sort of a weak little stunt there. So I'm glad to see somebody else actually criticize it.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part, and I didn't see any tweets about that, but I thought it was sort of weak as well. So that's very interesting. But do we need to talk about Twitter since Oprah, Barbara Walters, everybody's on now? Is it over? Has it jumped the shark?
I don't really know where else to go because I don't like any other platforms better, but it was very annoying that after Oprah did that, the Failwell was all over the place for like 2 days.
I know.
And I was very frustrated by that.
Well, on the recommendation of Todd Crawford this morning, I downloaded an application from the iPhone App Store, which is called Tweety, and I'm actually really liking it. Just get it on my phone, and it seems easier to organize everybody's tweets and look at my at replies and stuff. Before I was just using the mobile version of Twitter, which was pretty limited. So I'm already loving Tweety. We'll see if that extends to tomorrow. Usually my being enamored with these things lasts about a day, but we'll see.
Well, one Twitter-related item, I got these special Twitter shirts.
I did notice that. Follow me on Twitter at Affiliate Tip.
Yeah, that was this is the Ted Murphy design that he made for back at I think CES, and he made the file available for people to edit. So I got that.
But don't you think that as a shout out to him, you should like stick your tongue out right now on the camera? The Ted, all right, thumbs up on the Ted Murphy.
Yeah, but I don't have a little paperboy hat, so I got to settle for the tongue.
So we should probably also talk about what's going on with the tax issues. It seems like every day something new changes in one state. We've got wins, we've got losses, we think we've got wins. What do you know? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I guess Maryland's safe for now, but then it's up for grabs again in 2010 for the legislators to try to suck some blood from the taxpayers.
And there was a group of people from California who went to a second lobby day in Sacramento yesterday, met with a variety of different people, and they are saying that California AB 178 is now on some 2-year track, which means that it won't be voted on this year, which we thought it was supposed to be voted on either later this week or next week, I guess. But I don't also know that there's been a confirmation of this, and it seems like there's sort of a lot of misinformation and I don't know, it's really hard. So everybody's got to make sure that they get the official word. Check out the PMA site, the affiliate voice, your blog. Jane Gro's writing about it. I'm writing about it. You know, so there's lots of ABW.
Yeah, and also one thing to do with all the taxes is that I know our friend Connie Burns, she's been trying to make some stuff happen from Minnesota where they're trying to pass that, and it seems like she's apparently the only affiliate in all of Minnesota because nobody else is pitching in there.
Yeah, and some of the networks have said that they've got, 2,000, 2,500 affiliates in the state, yet Connie seems to be the only one willing to go and represent. And a Senate hearing got delayed that she was supposed to testify at, got delayed last week, pushed back to this past Monday. Unfortunately, Connie was already on her way out here, and she's set up individual meetings with some of the people involved to hopefully, have a more one-on-one connection and sway them. So,
yeah, but I guess the message to the people that are in Minnesota that are affiliates, you lose every right to complain if they think it passes and you never did anything about it. So
that's true.
Get off your computer and do something.
The other thing is that, I don't know if you saw yesterday, Joel Garcia from GTO Management, the OPM firm, made a graphic that said, it was kind of one of these I oppose affiliate taxes, and it flashes all the numbers of the different bills in different states, and you can grab the code and put that on your site or on your blog, and I know I did that yesterday. I think if you go to gtomanagement.com, you can probably find it.
I'll get that link up.
Yeah, we'll put it in our show notes. Look, a cab is driving right up there.
This cab is coming to pick us up. It's a reality show?
I don't know. This is a little bit odd.
Did you organize this here?
No, I did not. Yes, I have a driver waiting right for you.
Yes, it was idling here and screwing up our audio. Thank you, Ken.
So, in addition to the tax stuff, maybe we should talk about some things people can do in the meanwhile to make some money. And I think you had some good ideas on your site about capitalizing on hot trends and
How was there?
I don't know, but it's interesting. But you had something, don't be concerned. But you had something on your site about capitalizing on sort of recent trends and things that are hot for the moment. One of the things you talked about was the phenomenon of this 47-year-old Scottish singer, Susan Boyle, which everybody saw the video on YouTube. It's been viewed millions of times, but you had some suggestions about how to take advantage of that.
Now, I think one good example is that Magnify.net, anybody can set up a free community there. Everybody show up here at time and throw their own domain on there for $5-10 a year. And somebody got susan-boyle.com right away and built this community up. And as of last week, they had about 10,000 people that had joined up that community, and they had ads all over the place through affiliate links and through AdSense and different things. And they were just getting, it was like the #1 fan site for something that was like the hottest trending topic on Google and on Twitter and everything. So just an example of if you act fast and there's a viral video, you can really make some cash money there.
Yeah, that's a great idea, and Magnify is the perfect way to do that.
And there's one thing that somebody want to get I saw this morning in the news, there was some little kid that was singing some song for Terrence Dog, but he's the big competition for her.
Okay, so what if you were lucky enough to have both times, like the thing?
Yeah, but I'm not really big on the Les Miserables, so I'm more with the kid here singing Terrence Trent D'Arby.
So we should probably also talk a little bit about Affiliate Summit and what's going on. I think I saw that all the audio was up every session.
Yeah, anybody that goes to geekcast.fm, they can just click on the category for Affiliate Summit, and get all the dozens of sessions, download them or stream them. Or you can just go, there's a link for iTunes, you can go there and just get them all set up on your iPod, iPhone, Touch, etc. And so there's just like days worth of content there, so go and do it.
Go and do it. And meanwhile, the proposals for all the speakers for the next round in New York have already had to be in, so you'll be wading through all that and then making decisions on the content, letting people know in like a month or two, or?
Yeah, right now the advisory board for Poet Summit's looking through all those speaking proposals, and there are over 100 of them, so it's a lot to look through. We'll be starting to contact people in a couple of weeks and let them know what's up if they're accepted. And then as soon as that's all said and done, we're going to then we'll get the stuff up on the agenda on the site, and that's that. And one thing we were sort of throwing around is, if you'd be interested in that, if I even mentioned it, maybe I'm just catching something right now. We're thinking about doing like if we did like that was a half-baked version of Geekcast Live last year in Boston. But one session we're thinking about doing is to have an actual one on the stage as one of the sessions, a breakout. We have just the various podcasts with Geekcast up there, just a little go around, talk about different subjects, and actually sort of rip off Dignation, have like some beers there, and do a whole hootenanny.
Oh, that would be great, because there's a whole bunch of people who have these fantastic podcasts. That network is geekcast.fm is really growing, and I'm listening to more and more shows, and I'm loving it. So that would be fun to see all those folks up there.
Yeah, we got like 20 or so shows now.
Yeah.
So there's lots of stuff there. So
the ladies from Dispute.
Maybe some of them. We don't have to dominate the. Maybe the Geek Bunch if they ever do more than one episode.
Geek Dads at Home. You got your affiliate Fanatics. A whole bunch of shows.
You got Dave Berkowitz up there.
Loxley.
Yeah, got a load of them.
That's right. All right, that's big stuff.
I have to have a big gigantic long table with 30 people.
Well, this is what our mini version of Dignation without my laptop and without a beer, which I can use because I'm like about to melt.
Yeah, it's only 11 o'clock, so no beer yet.
We have to go to the beer garden.
Yeah, beer garden's right after this. We have to jump out of here, wrap this up, and go get some drinks.
Well, that's all I got today.
One last thing for anybody who's interested. I always sneak up a last thing.
I know you always have a last thing. We're going to have to wrap it up.
Is, anybody who wants a handsome laptop sticker.
Oh, man.
One of these babies right here for my blog. Just go to my blog, and there's a form there. Just submit your information, and I'll send it to you. And I originally said that it's only for US-based addresses, because that way I can just send them out from home without having to worry about postage. But I had a couple people comment when they were out of the country that wish they could get some. So I feel like I have to do right by the international community before there's some kind of big incident.
Well, you know what? You gave me one, and I don't have my laptop with me here today. And I'm wondering if I should put it on the back of my iPhone and have it like this.
I'm not sure if it would stick to the case properly, but it is one of the sticker giant ones that's peelable, so you put it on there and you have like sticker rewards, you can peel it off pretty easy.
Well, what if I put it on and then I decide I don't want it here? Is there another one available to me, or is this my one and only and I need to be very delicate about what I do with it?
Well, I brought a lot here, but there seems to be a high demand, so I think you're probably out of luck.
All right, well, guess what? I'm hanging on. I'm not putting it on.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting till I get home.
Maybe scalp it.
I think that, you know what the perfect way to end the show? It's freaking hot.
I know.
It wasn't that short. It was like 15 minutes. Nobody's going to watch some really long video.
I have an extreme close-up of you to wrap it up.
What?